Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie, and this is Dexter. Dexter's a sweetie pie. He really is. Um, anyways, I know it's a cat channel. It used to be a makeup channel. It's been a cat channel for like 2 years. Anyway, just a disclaimer, it's going to be non-cat talk, although Dexter insists on being the star, right? So we're just gonna muddle around. So I hope you're having a great day. It's Wednesday, or no, is it Thursday? Yeah, I went grocery shopping. I like to go to the Wally Mart. There's more expensive stores here, but I just deal with what's there. Right, Dex? Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm going to talk about frivolous, unimportant stuff, really. But Dexter, like, he loves me, right? Oh, right. I said it wasn't going to be about cats. Anyways, the other day I went downtown because two of my nails broke, right? Um, and I said before I worked for 20 years in a plumbing office. I never had nails, but now I have to have them. So I decided to get them this nice color, Halloweeny, fall, whatever you want. And I bought this cheap shirt, which brings me, Dexter, to workout clothes. What was that about? Um, I never buy expensive workout clothes. I can say almost never, and then one day you'll see me in something. But this shirt was like, I think they were two for $12, gets the job done, lasts me. I went down to Lululemon and looked. The material is so thin. It's so thin. And the tights are just thin. It shows everything you have. And I mean, I'm not into it. I never was into it, even when I was a young girl. So we used to have Dexter. Oh, we don't have fleas here. No, 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 nay, 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 nay. Anyway, we used to have a Lululemon here. Well, we still do, but it was a really tiny store, and the guy that was managing it or running it was a real, rude ass, because honestly, everybody was at the mercy of this one Lululemon store, right? Dexter, where are you, honey? Come here. Come so people can see you, buddy. And anyways, I went in there one day and I wanted this jacket. And, it was too high for me. Or I would have got myself and not disturbed And he happens to be a guy. I like guys. Half my channel is men. I love that for me. So just this particular human. So I went in and I said, "Oh, I'm looking for, a jacket." And he goes, "Well, did you see anything? Look around." I'm like, "Well, how about that jacket?" He goes, "What size are you?" I go, "I really don't know because I don't shop in here." And he looks at me and he goes, "Huh, well, I can get three of them down for you." And I said, "Great." So I tried on all three, and they didn't fit me right. One was too short, one was too wide. It just didn't work out for me. And he goes, "I knew none of them would fit you." And I ended up leaving thinking, what an So anyway, so now they have a new Lululemon store, and it's on a corner of this busy street and more steps. So I went in there, and they were so nice and helpful, but it's just so expensive. So I buy just cotton tops. You can get the polyester ones you want to. I get them from Urban Planet or Ardeen. They last. This is like a cotton one, but you can get them in that polyester stuff that you can wash over and over and never wrecks. Just so you know. Dexter, come here. Come on, buddy. Maybe he wants his toy. Where's his toy? Do you want your toy? Dexter? Oh, he's pretending to have fleas again. So anyways, you don't have to buy that expensive stuff just so you got that little Lululemon stamp. I'm not into it. I'd rather spend my money on other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why are you hiding out? Okay, I better move over just a second. Okay, so anyhow, I buy my gym pants. I like flares with pockets. Lots of times they're on sale for like $10. Yes, I'm adjusting. I'm hiding the chubba. It's hard for me to get on camera again. Anyhow, yeah, Lululemon, I don't think, and I remember they said some mean stuff about bigger girls who wanted tights or something. They didn't want them in their tights. I get it. You can't supply sizes for everyone. It's too much, right? But don't be mean. Don't be mean, right? Anyways, I don't know how much I have to say, honestly. I want to tell you something. You'll see my hair show up in all different lengths and you know, shades of blonde. That's because it's a wig. I have my own hair. It's just as long as this. But when you know, I have bleach blonde hair, and bleaching it kills it. So I love to wear, it's a human hair. I made this yesterday, I did, and it's one of the better ones. You know, it's okay. I don't know, I mess up on them all the time, but I think this is one of my better ones, at least from the front. What do you think, Dax? I'm telling my secrets, because I don't care. You know, Dexter, no, Dex. Okay, so back in the day when I did the makeup channel, I would never tell people that. But people didn't really even ask, right? So anyhow, we're midway through this video, so I just want to tell you, it's another disclaimer. It's a cat channel, but these longer videos, probably you'll see cat, you may experience cat, but the conversation won't be about the cat normally, right, Dexy? Except when I go off like that. You know, I think he's my soulmate. I do. I love this cat so much. Like, unbearably, I love him so much. You want to know how bad it is? When I'm out on the weekend, or when I'm at my guy's house on the weekend, sometimes I'd rather go home and just hang out with Dexter, because he's so sweet and so much fun. You know, I don't know. My other cat, Wiley, I love him, but he doesn't, you know, I was thinking of something, maybe I shouldn't say it. When something loves you so much, it's easy for you to love them back a lot, right? And Wiley just thinks of me as food. He's like, when I come in the door, he's like, hey, food. How are you doing, food? You know? And every once in a while he comes by and wants a pet. Like, look at this. How can you not love this? Right? Dexter, should we talk about things that I like? Okay, so somebody mentioned they liked the color of my lipstick. And I love Barbie colored lipstick, and I just can't. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there it is. So I decided I was going to show you like the lipsticks that I wear for those of you interested. So this one is Snob by Matte. Who am I kidding? I can't see that. So I'll do a little swatcheroonie. Okay, here it is. And you know what? I can feel my shirt slipping up in the back. I did go to the gym. I go to the gym all the time. That leads me into another story that ticked me off. But anyway, I'll tell you. Let me see. Okay, so the lighter one is Snob and the other one is Candy Yum Yum. And I like to wear them together, just so you know. Dexter, Dexter, hey, buddy. Okay, now, this is my favorite perfume, one of my favorite perfumes. It's been around for a while. It's Alien. And I've heard quite a few reviews on it. And I love the smell. And when I wear this, people are, oh, I love the smell of that, you know? Anyway, I'll just put a little on. You notice how I didn't spray it but Dexter loves scented kitty litter, by the way. He really does. I tried to buy unscented. He thinks it's disgusting. So I don't know. Oh, that pretty litter. I'm still traumatized by the whole pretty litter. I don't need to tell that story. If you want to know what happened with the pretty litter, scammer, kitty litter, I wouldn't get it. But anyway, I won't tell that story again. I won't tell that story. So back to the, sorry, I got A through Z. The Alien perfume, most people seem to love the smell of it on me. But then I saw this woman reviewing and she says it smells like an old lady perfume. I think of it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Like, who is she? Who is she? Well, who am I? Who am I? But anyway, it's a really beautiful smelling perfume. I've always had compliments on it, right? I can't even tell you what it smells like. Here, have a smell. Okay. And then, is there anything else we want to show people? We're not trying to turn back into a makeup channel. Oh, and if you want to make one of these, so easy. So easy. I always mess up in the back. I always have lumps, like or missing spots, and I have no idea. I watch their videos and I follow the steps. I think secretly off camera, they go and they fix stuff. And then they go, here. That reminds me.
I made a recipe. Does anybody else like TikTok? I love TikTok. I am so addicted to TikTok. Oh my God, there's cats, there's dogs, there's dancing, there's singing, there's bad things, there's all sorts of things. But I made this recipe. This lady said to make this recipe. It was horrible. So I remade the recipe in the way I thought I'd like it, and it was much better. It was a bread, but it was a quarter cup of olive oil. It was a quarter cup of olive oil, 2 eggs, a cup of lentils where you soak them, and a cup of yogurt, yeah, and a quarter cup of oil, and you blend it all together, then you bake it. Well, it worked, but it was too oily, and olive oil is just so strong tasting. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't mind dipping my bread in olive oil and a little balsamic vinegar, but I don't like it. It was so strong. So I made my own bread with mapte, M-A-P-T-E, split black beans. I go into the Asian section of the grocery store. It's much cheaper, right? They know what they're doing in there. You're not going to get this little bag of lentils for $6. You're going to get this massive bag for like 3 something. So go in the Asian part of the grocery store. You'll see what I mean. Everything's cheaper. Flour, you name it, it's cheaper. So anyway, I guess that's about it. Oh, and I'll show you one of my favorite mascaras. Although I'm having a problem with it because I'll tell you what. Telescopic Lip by L'Oreal. It's amazing. My lashes go to the moon. I didn't use it this morning, by the way, but there's the brush. It's kind of goopy. But I've been putting castor oil all over my face, and I started doing that because I thought it would help moisturize my face. But I noticed that my eyebrows were growing back in. I thought, are my eyebrows growing back in? Because they were so skinny and barely any hair. So it was so stressful, drawing them in. I still have to draw them in, but they're coming back. I know it's anecdotal, whatever. It's not a word I use often. I'm just saying that. So there's really no studies, but it is growing my eyebrows back. I don't care what anyone says. Is my skin super moisturized? I don't know. But you know what? Hair will grow where you have some hair problems a little bit. I noticed that. But you can take care of that. Castor oil. Yeah, did I call it argan oil? Castor oil. I wear it under my makeup. Yeah, what I do in the morning is I feed the kitties, right, Dexter? Look, he's so bored. I feed the kitties. I wash my face. We're probably at 5:15 in the morning. I put castor oil all over my face, except for my eyelids because I'm going to put makeup on. I can do that later at night. But I put it on the eyebrows and I let it sit while I'm drinking coffee. And then I just sort of pat it and then I put my makeup on, like 30 minutes later. I love that stuff. It's good for you. Anyway, I guess that's it. If you have any questions, go ahead. I always have questions. My whole day is questioning things that I see to the point where it irritates everybody. I'm a but why, but how come? I remember one time I worked in an office and I couldn't understand the way they were doing something because I thought it wasn't really a good way. But I said, why do you do it this way? And they go, because. And I said, it's not just because. You have a reason for doing it this way. And she turned and she said, listen, Jackie, sometimes it's just because. She got mad. And I'm like, no, there's always a reason, I thought to myself. But that's just me. Anyway, Dex, I think it's time to go. We've talked enough. If you like this video, like and subscribe. My channel is 99.9% cat. Okay? So if you're disappointed that you had to see me, there's so many other things you can watch on my channel. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.